Pope Leo's Christmas address, urging courage to end the war in Ukraine, and lamenting the condition of Palestinians, presents a multifaceted challenge to global peace efforts. This isn't simply a festive message, it's a strategic intervention highlighting key geopolitical flashpoints. The Pope's words, delivered against the backdrop of Christmas celebrations at the Vatican, carry significant weight due to the historical role of the papacy as a moral compass for a vast global following. The core of the Pope's message revolves around the imperative for courage. This call isn't just for the warring parties in Ukraine. It extends to international leaders, diplomats, and even the general public. It implies a need to move beyond entrenched positions, political calculations, and economic interests that are prolonging the conflict. Courage, in this context, signifies a willingness to take risks for the sake of peace, to explore unconventional solutions, and to prioritize human lives over strategic gains. The conflict in Ukraine has deep roots. Beginning with the collapse of the Soviet Union and Ukraine's subsequent declaration of independence, tensions between Ukraine and Russia have simmered for decades. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the ongoing conflict in the Donbas region served as precursors to the full-scale invasion launched in 2022. NATO's eastward expansion, perceived by Russia as a threat to its security interests, also contributes to the current crisis. The Pope's lament over the plight of the Palestinians adds another layer of complexity. This is a decades-old conflict, characterized by ongoing occupation, displacement, and human rights violations. His expression of sorrow serves as a reminder that the world's attention cannot solely be focused on Ukraine while neglecting other areas of intense suffering and injustice. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is one of the world's longest-running. It stems from competing claims over territory, religious significance, and national identity. Attempts at a two-state solution have repeatedly failed, hampered by factors such as settlement expansion, political divisions, and a lack of trust on both sides. The Pope's remarks arrive at a critical juncture. The Ukraine war has entered a protracted phase, with no clear end in sight. International efforts at mediation have yielded limited results, and the conflict has had devastating consequences for the global economy, energy markets, and food security. The situation for Palestinians is equally bleak, with ongoing violence, restrictions on movement, and a deteriorating humanitarian situation in Gaza. The historical context is crucial to understanding the weight of the Pope's interventions. Throughout history, the papacy has often played a role in mediating conflicts, promoting peace, and advocating for the marginalized. Pope John Paul II, for instance, was instrumental in the fall of communism in Eastern Europe, and Pope Francis himself has been a vocal advocate for refugees, migrants, and the poor. The papacy's moral authority allows it to transcend political divides and speak to the conscience of humanity. The Pope's plea for courage must be interpreted within the complex web of international relations. His words are not intended to be a partisan statement favoring one side over another. Instead, he is calling for a fundamental shift in mindset, a recognition of shared humanity, and a commitment to finding peaceful solutions to seemingly intractable conflicts. It's a call for empathy, understanding, and a willingness to compromise. The true impact of the Pope's address will depend on how it is received and acted upon by world leaders and the international community. If it can inspire even a few individuals to take bold steps towards peace, it will have served its purpose. At a minimum, it offers a potent reminder that even amidst the darkness of war and conflict, the hope for peace must never be extinguished.